lights out there. So sorry about the late start. I had some issues with the connection for some reason. It wouldn't load. But then again, retrograde, so there's that. So let's see what messages that we have coming in for Virgo signs. Please keep in mind that these are general messages, so take what resonates, leave the rest for who it's for. Do not try and make the story fit. If it's your story, then it's your story, okay? If it's not, then it's not. Just move on. For those of you that are stopping in to the chat section, guys, if this is not the channel for you, you do not have to be here. It is a personal choice that you invade your own personal space and aggravate yourself by coming in here. It does nothing to me, all right? So do that at your own cost, all right? Love you. All right, so let's see what we have. Virgo. Animals, all right. Psychic recharge or abilities, it's in your challenge right now, so some of you guys might be having some problems with intuition or feeling as if you can't really see things clearly at this time or trust your gut feeling when it comes to something. Animals talks about you seeking out friends. Now this could be spiritual friendship, like in the form of animals in some way, or maybe you guys are closer with animals, but I feel like you're looking for more of a spiritual connection with people in your life right now. Something about the wolf, like maybe you guys are also cuddling up to your fears and anxieties. Like instead of being afraid of them, you're starting to understand it more through some sort of insight, like something about you learning something through facing your fears. It's giving you some sort of clarity regarding something that you're doing here. You also have the owl and the cat, so there's a lot of messages here regarding your intuition. The owl represents wisdom and the dove represents spirit, and the cat represents your ability to walk in this world but not be of it. When I say that, I basically mean like you're in this place but you don't navigate based off of what you see or what you experience per se here on this earth, on the physical realm. You use your intuition to guide you. I feel like some of you guys are learning to do that, and in doing that you're also facing your fears. Now the challenge here is trusting that gut feeling, trusting the knowledge that you're getting. Some of you guys might be questioning whether or not what you're feeling is real or whether or not a situation is real. I did see that in your pre-shuffle, something about you wondering if your reality was an illusion or if it was something real. Something is real. There's a need for you to trust your intuition. I'm going to clarify that a little bit more. Now for your journey right now, I see you guys really focus on financial stability, working on building your finances, your wealth at this time, trying to become more abundant and more sustainable. Trees also represents growth. You're using a lot of experiences from your past right now to help you to kind of tap into so that you can better benefit on a financial aspect. This could relate to jobs. This could also relate to you having a business idea or a plan that you want to work on that's going to be abundant. Your West Tower is talking about disruptions in your peace. Some of you guys do not feel comfortable. I'm also hearing like some of you guys might also be feeling uncomfortable at work. Like there might be some sort of disputes in your work environment regarding, I'm almost getting like a hater energy. Someone doesn't like how much you're making or what you're doing with your money or something like that, but it's something about disrupting your peace. Bottom of the deck, we have here happiness in reverse. Like you may not feel comfortable where you're at, but I do see that you're working on becoming more stable so that you can get through something here. Let's go ahead and clarify some of these cards that you have going on here. I'm going to start with the animals, the one that's in your crown chakra. All right, so you could be dealing with the Taurus, or this could be you just trying to find a way to become more grounded. Some of you guys might also have Taurus somewhere in your chart, but when I see a Taurus sign pops out, this is someone who's thinking more practical, more logical. You're not letting emotions govern your decisions right now. I feel like you're really like focused on just doing what you need to do to get what you need so you can move out of a situation almost. You have just ask in reverse. This is talking about you kind of doing things in silence. I feel like you don't want to ask any questions or let anyone know what you're doing at this time. You also have shockwave. Like, yeah, this is calling back a ripple effect. Like, you don't want to have to suffer some sort of ripple effect of something that's going to happen if you let someone know what you're doing. Gemini energy is also here. It's in reverse. There could be some confusion going on around you with someone that you're dealing with at this time. You're wondering if someone is being messy and that you need to get away from a situation because it could potentially harm you. You also have how I feel is a part of fulfilling my purpose. So whatever it is you're feeling right now, Virgo, it's helping you. It's almost acting like the engine that's revving up your system to help you move in a direction that you feel is much better for you. This has nothing to do with anybody else. Like, regardless of what people think or feel about your circumstances. Thank you. I have to twist it. I have to twist it. It's a lot of work. I love my dreads, but I have to twist it. You also have glory days here, so some of you guys might be thinking back to how things used to be, how comfortable you used to be back in the day, or how you were in a much better position at one point. I feel like for you, Virgo, like you're still, despite what you're going through, I feel like the way that you focus on things, the way that you execute is very important. Like, that for you is like what's going to help you get out of something. Like, a situation feels uncomfortable, someone's not being messy, it's just they're going through their own circumstances. Like, I feel like you're dealing with an energy that does not know what they want, and they're not intentionally trying to be messy, but it's disrupting you in some way. And it's giving me like a workplace environment, like something to do with your job. Bottom of the deck for your crown chakra, you have creating problems to be mad at. Look at that. So someone might be a grumpy person or like really naggy or something like that, but that's the case of what's going on with your crown chakra, which is why you're looking for a better environment, more friendly environments to work with. The Caribbean. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna look at your challenge, which is you feeling a little block intuitively here, not really trusting your gut instinct. Like, you might be questioning if something is what it is or what it isn't. Like, you're not sure. That's the energy I'm getting here. So let's clarify and see what's happening with that. I think I'm going to use the tarot for you guys today too. Wilson, how do you pronounce your last name? Carvolo? Am I saying that right? Carvolo? Is the H silent? Alright, so some of you guys might be feeling as if you're barely keeping up with the situation. Like I said, you guys, it's almost given this energy like you don't really know if what you're seeing is real, if your circumstances are real. Guys, we are in retrograde, so it is going to feel a lot like the dust is being kicked up and you have no clue what's going on. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. Like, a lot of things happening all at once. You're not sure which direction is which or what's happening, but there's a need for you to be able to trust your gut feelings because it's not steering you wrong. Like, you're trying to get out of a situation and build what the finances that you need to do that. So your focus is that in this environment that you're dealing with, and I feel like that's your priority, and that's what you need to really keep doing because your gut is telling you that this isn't going to work out. Like I said earlier, the person you're dealing with is not trying to create this environment consciously. It's given more like an unconscious situation that they're putting off in a way that's affecting you. You also have for her, not for him. So someone could be acting a little bit self-centered, like maybe putting their needs ahead of yours in some way, and that might be rubbing you the wrong way. You also have look in the mirror. There's a need for self-reflection here. For some reason, when I pulled this, I also saw that there was this image of someone needing to really not just look at the situation from the person's standpoint, like how it's affecting you, but look at what it's showing you about how you feel about this situation, because what you're feeling, like I said, this is a strong message about your intuition. Is not something that you need to be doubting at this time. You can't see what's happening around you because it seems so chaotic. So you need to walk in a sense, not by what you're seeing, but by your gut feeling, by your intuition. Okay, so you also have follow you. It's in reverse. So like I said, some of you guys might be questioning yourself and whether or not you're doing the right thing regarding something here. You also have spiritual narc. When I pulled the Gemini card in reverse, I did see that, well, Gemini in reverse is basically like a person who is operating out of their lower frequency. This person, like I said, was acting a little short-sighted and was coming up very selfish, like they were doing something to serve themselves. Like, this person might be struggling with being able to be empathetic. I can't talk, guys. Jesus. I am not okay with this retrograde, guys. I do not like it. Last retrograde, it was okay. It was cool. It was a little bumpy, but it was cool. But this retrograde is something else. It even feels weird. Like, it just started, but it feels weird energetically. I don't know. But it's given this energy. Hi, Saran Elliott. Welcome, guys. So it's given this energy like someone is like kind of struggling to be empathetic to what other people need at this time. Like I said, it's somebody that really needs to do some self-work on themselves. You also have it's not you, it's me. Like that could be for the person that you're dealing with. Like something's going on there and that's why you're pulling away from this. I'm going to look at your financial health on your journey right now, which is what I see you guys really focusing on. You guys might also be seeing a lot of blue jays, because there's a blue jay on here and I never noticed that before. Can you see that? Blue jays are actually really symbolic for, it's almost like spirit telling you that it's gonna be okay, like he's watching over you. There's some sort of blessing coming towards you that's gonna help you out. Let's see. Lionsgate portal, guys. So something about the way that you used to be. I did see that you guys were thinking back to how things used to be before you got in this situation. You had glory days present earlier. So this could be something regarding like you might be trying to get back to the stability that you once had before you ended up in a situation that felt as challenging as this does right now. Something might be happening another day, or you could be putting off something for another day. You have afraid to let go. I don't think you're afraid to walk away from the situation. It's just whether you're questioning whether or not it's almost like you're ready to move, but you're still there like, is this for real? Am I really seeing this? Or is this something else? Like I don't think it's gonna make a difference whether or not you move on or not, but it's like it's almost like you can't believe what you're seeing. Not doing this session, Han. This is just a general reading. This is not a questions and answers live reading right now. Okay, but if you would like a reading, like I always say, you can always send me an email. Or if you have a question, send me an email. I'll answer it through there. And I don't charge for it. So take advantage, guys. Like I literally do this for not just you guys, but for me. It's my own personal hobby. It's the way that I give back and help others go through what they're going through, because I myself had experienced a lot and it taught me a lot. So this actually helps. So you have Sublime. I feel like you're pretty comfortable with like walking away from something here. Like it's not going to bother you. It's probably going to bring you more peace. You have living in the past. Like I said that earlier, like former ways, like you guys might be missing the way things used to be, or in a sense like wanting to get back to that, but it's not like you're lingering in the past. You're just using the memory of it to kind of help you push forward to get to a place where you felt more comfortable, and that's actually a very beautiful thing. Like I did say, I did see a lot of blessings that's coming in here, like blue jays. Ooh, child, I could tell you that is 100% true. Like when I was going through like some hard times and I would pray, I would spend time with spirit, I would talk to him. And I remember this one day I was struggling so hard and I walked out and I came back to drop the trash off, and I came back in my room and I'm like, what am I hearing? I heard birds next to my window, and I went to look through the window and I had 4 blue jays just sitting next to my window just looking at me. It was so weird. If I wasn't used to all these weird spiritual phenomena, I would have been creeped out. But I knew that there was a blessing coming, and sure enough, it definitely didn't. It wasn't small. It was something big, and it was something that I needed. So trust that. Have faith. Trust in the divine, because like this stuff is real, okay? It really is. Let's look at peace. I'm doing well, Mel. Thank you for stopping by. We're looking at your peace, which is inside of your West Tower, which talks about coming full circle. Like I said earlier, the situation that you're in, it's giving this energy, like, I don't know if it's starting to tick you off. It's like you're so aggravated, like you're just like, man, screw this place. I don't even care anymore. Kind of an energy is what I'm getting here. Like, this is somebody dealing with a job. Like, I keep getting that. Like, this has to do with something about work. You have shock waves again, but this time it's right side up. Like, I feel like that's the ripple effect. Like, whatever you're dealing with that person at work and whatever that is, like, it's affecting you energetically. It's disrupting your peace, and I could see you getting aggravated. I think you need to avoid that, and I think you know that too. Because once you start picking up that kind of energy, it's going to disrupt your ability to do this, to continue working on this. Like, your focus is going to be split somewhere else. And right now, your priorities need to be focused on what you need to do. You also have get away. Some of you guys might feel like you can't avoid this, the cause of this situation, the cause of what's kind of triggering you right now. Like, you have to deal with it. You also have how I feel is part of fulfilling my purpose. Like, somebody might be trying to blame you in some way or make you feel guilty for something they did. And then you have look it up. Like, there's something that you need to pay attention to. Like, the answer is right there in front of you, but I feel like you just need to pay attention to it. And then you have immunity. Like, somebody's not immune to losing control or losing their power in some way. Like, this person might be coming off as domineering. Like, I feel like you're dealing with the boss that abuses their authority in some way, pushes people around, blames them for their mistakes, or you might be dealing with someone like that. But like, this person's not immune to that. Like, what they put out, they're definitely gonna get that back, and the more they do it, that whiplash is gonna hurt. So you need to protect your energy from having to soak that in and then having to be a part of whatever karmatic feedback this person's gonna get, because it's almost like he's trying to project that onto other people. I don't know why I'm saying a he. It might be a he you're dealing with. I don't know. But that's what I'm getting here. You have childish and then childhood regression. Like, I feel like someone's avoiding something from their childhood. Like, something happened in someone's childhood and now they're taking it out on other people because they don't want to deal with it. If they deal with it, they might feel childish, insecure, weak, or it's given like a stunt in someone's growth and maturity. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. And then you have it's pouring. So something might be happening a lot. And bottom of the deck, you have let me in. It's in reverse. So there's definitely you trying to block this person out, trying to block this energy out. This person might be forcing their way, overstepping boundaries, like being very rude about it. And you're just like trying to put up your blocks, your guards, your boundaries to kind of protect yourself from whatever this is, okay? So I'm gonna see what else comes out for you. I'm kind of annoyed that person's energy came in here, because I hate to focus on other people's energy. Like, this is supposed to be healing work and for you guys and helping you guys navigate this stuff, but sometimes that energy does trickle in because it's part of the contacts, and I don't like it sometimes. But the messages comes out based off of what's needed for you to hear at the moment to help you navigate and get where you need to be in your life and in your spiritual journey. So what else we have? Virgo. I haven't used this stack in forever. It feels like almost a year. Ooh, look at that. Alchemy. Did you see how that flipped up just now? I told you, you're manifesting something right now. This is very important. Like, let me read you the number. This is 43. So the stability that you have, like I said earlier, like some of you guys may not like where you're at right now, but it's almost giving you the groundwork needed for you to take action to move forward. It's almost like you have to endure this just for now. Like, you have to endure it, and you have to be able to maintain yourself in it. It's like it's given like a test of character, a test of spirit. Like, are you gonna let something break you down, disrupt your emotions, your mind, your character, so that you act out of character in some way? Or are you going to stand firm so that you can move forward and get what you need to get? It's like something's challenging you to kind of make you want to fall back and not accomplish something here. Some of you guys might feel like you're at some, like some sort of war. Like, it may not be like a physical fight, but it feels like a war, like a mental battle with what you're dealing with right now. And the challenge is for your I'm saying fruition, but I don't know why that word just came inside of my head. I'm gonna have to Google the term because I don't even know it right now. Fruition, I don't know what that is. I have to Google it. But it has to do with you and your abundance, like what you're trying to create for yourself, what you're putting all your hard work into to create. Like, I'm hearing generational wealth. Like, you guys are trying to build something that you no longer have to live paycheck to paycheck or be codependent in a situation here. Like, you're detaching from being overly giving to people and circumstances that drain your energy here. And as much as you're working on this, it's almost like you need to kind of spiritually fight up against something that's trying to attack you from reaching this. Like, some of you guys might be like leaders. I'm hearing like it's almost like someone leading a family. Like, you might be in charge of a family or a group of people that needs you, but you have to protect these people and yourself by having to endure something that's hard so you can get what you need to provide for others. That's kind of what I was getting. And then you have this at the bottom of the deck. This is electricity, wildness. Like I said earlier, like this is putting some sort of fire behind you. It's like revving up the engine where the disappointment, the aggravation is kind of acting as a force or a push to get you to take action so that you can do what you need to do. And the funny thing about that is that Spirit loves to do that with people. Like, when you get past the annoyance of realizing that that is something that he enjoys doing, you start to appreciate it. Like, the way that he uses things that are sent up against you to destroy you, to benefit you, when you start to recognize when those things are happening and you start to harness that energy, woo, baby, you can fly. They say anything is possible when you believe it really is, but you got to be able to transmute it. And you can't transmute it unless you see it. You know, you have to be able to recognize when Spirit is moving in your life, when he is using things like that to help motivate you to move forward in your life. Like, there's some sort of protection around you too, some sort of guidance that you're getting. You have depth, something's hitting beneath the surface. Like, some of you guys might be afraid to do something or hesitant to do something right now because like you see how you have the stability up here. Like, you might be afraid that if the stability falls you won't be okay, but I feel as if you would be, because you have the number 31 here. It's like you're starting to build yourself, but you need to be able to release your doubt. And when it comes to trusting your intuition, when it comes to not listening to when Spirit is guiding you, like, this is very important. Like, listening is very important. And I'm not talking about listening with your ears, like your physical ears. This is about listening with your spiritual ears, because you're getting messages, you're getting signs through nature, you're getting signs through music, through sound. Like, music can represent sound as well, but it's almost like you need to be able to pay attention to it, but not just pay attention to it, but act on it. Like, just act. Like, don't think, just act. You hear it, do it. And then you have at the bottom of the deck, you have richness in reverse. Like I said earlier, like some of you guys are afraid of you losing some sort of abundance here. It's the number 32 in reverse. It's 23. Like, this could be in relation to you not being able to communicate with someone. I did see that earlier. Like, it's hard to talk to whoever it is you're dealing with, because 2 talks about disharmony in relationships, and it's causing a lot of delays. Like, that could be the stagnancy that you're feeling right now. It might even, yeah, motion in reverse. I can't make it up. Just pops up out of the deck. And then you have cleansing. Like I said that, like, you're dealing with an unhealthy energy, and the challenge is you being able to not allow it to affect you. It's gonna be there. You're gonna have to endure something. It's almost like try and block it out. You don't have to submit to it, but at least humble your energy for yourself, not for the person, so that you don't disrupt your own karmatic feedback as you manifest something else. And then you have movement, quick speed. So something could be happening quickly right now. There's a need for you to isolate. You have solitude at the bottom of the deck. There's a need for you to actually spend some time, like almost like move in silence is what I'm hearing. Like keep things to yourself, you know. So let me see what else falls out. Protection, I said it. You're giving birth to something. You see that egg there? It hasn't hatched yet, but you're trying to protect it. I cannot make it up, and I love it. Woo, child. So yeah, this is you trusting spirit, number 17 here. This is you needing to trust in the divine. Like 7 is the number of divinity. It's the human body meeting spiritual connection here, meeting connection with spirit. You see how she has all these birds around her? Look at her. Like there's something protecting you as you endure something, as you go through something. I did say that you need to temper yourself. Do not react. Like you have fury here. It's in reverse. So when this card is in reverse, this is showing me like someone's temper could have the potential to burn away everything. Like it'll burn anything it touches, including the good things and the bad things. You need to temper yourself. Someone's trying to trigger you. Temper yourself. Do not let it touch you, okay? So let's see what else we have. Honey, it's a general reading. Who is say number 1, check, whatever. But it's a general reading. It's not meant for everyone. If it resonates with you, it resonates with you. I said that at the beginning of the reading. If you want a personal reading, you can always reach out for one. But general readings are not always for everyone, okay? All right, so let's clear this up. I'm gonna pull some tarot real quick. All right, Virgo. So we got Queen of Pentacles. That's your energy right here. Like you see how she's focused on her coin. Like she knows her worth. She knows what she's capable of. She's very creative. She's focusing on being committed to what it is she needs to do. I love that about this card. I love that that was the card that fell out. You also have the Queen of Wands here. Some of you guys could be manifesting in a place right now where you feel like it's hard to, I said that earlier though. You see how she's in the desert? It's like you're in a tough environment where it's hard to grow something, but you're managing to do it somehow. And I feel like that's something that might be triggering somebody, because you have the 10 of Swords here right behind it. Like someone finds you to be kind of threatening because you're capable of doing something despite what they're trying to do to you. The 10 of Swords talks about betrayal, stabbing you in the back. I feel like someone keeps trying to hurt you to kind of break you down, but you keep doing something, and that's annoying someone for some reason. It's almost like someone sees you becoming this. Okay, so you have the 4 of Pentacles. You also have the 9 of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Cups. I am laughing at whoever I don't even know who you is, boo-boo, but I'm laughing at you because the funny thing is that you're here. Why are you even here? I'm sorry. It's just hilarious because y'all be strolling on pages just to be like projecting your own emotional turmoil onto people. It's very cute. It's adorable. It shows so much about what you're going through. But I hope you figure it out. It's funny. I can't help it. Good luck, baby. You can stay if you want. You have the 5 of Swords here, which talks about someone playing games. I said that. Like, you feel like someone keeps trying to trigger you. Like, but this is you walking away. Like, you're not going to put up a fight with this, because the more you play, it's like the more you lose. You keep expanding your energy into a situation, and you could be putting that energy into something else. The Ace of Cups talks about you having some sort of wish fulfillment coming in, some sort of blessing. This is coming from the divine. It's not coming from another person. It's like something, like I'm hearing somebody's gonna get what they want, everything they want, and it's gonna make them feel very, very happy about that. You won't have any worries. Like as much as you're putting so much effort, you feel like you're wasting all your resources into something here. It's gonna help release some sort of stress. Okay, so you have at the bottom of the deck, yeah, I feel like you see this person for who it is. 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Gemini for real, because you have a ton of swords here. You have swords, swords, swords. You're dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, whatever it is, but it's straight up air. But it's like you're dealing with an air sign with issues, like personal issues that they keep trying to take out on somebody else. And there's a lot of deceptive energy here, like 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords. Is all cards that like pertain to like stress and fears and anxiety and betrayal. Like there's a lot of that you're seeing, but it's almost like you caught this person red-handed trying to hide the fact that they were trying to do something. And then more swords, and then the 7 of Swords. Like someone didn't see, like it's almost like they're trying to find out information on you, on what you're doing, because you have the 3 of Wands here. It's like you're waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for the perfect time, waiting for what you're working on to like move forward so that you can do something here. And it's like someone's watching you, but they can't see what you're doing. That's why I keep saying move in silence. All right, so I'm gonna pull some messaging cards for you just to close this out, and then I'm gonna move on. I think I have Libra's reading next. I'm gonna do that. So let's see what we have. Oh, that's so cute, honey. You clearly don't know anything about my page. Otherwise, you wouldn't have said that. That's so cute of you. You'll be all right, though. You'll be all right. All right. Messages for Virgo. Somebody's triggered and they're stalking my page to try and make me feel a certain way. It's retrograde. If you're going through problems, honey, you can't put it on me. It won't work. But it's clearly making you come off a certain way. I love how you're exposing yourself, though. It's adorable. It's not me you need to apologize to. It's you. Because it's not hurting me. Everything is going to come back to you. So it's a personal choice. You get what you put out. And that's spiritual law. All right, so Virgo, you have the mirror, who and what is triggering you. So some of you guys need to really pay attention. Like it's not something that you're dealing with inside. It's almost like you need to see what this person is doing. And I feel like you are seeing that, because the 7 of Swords did fall out, but you can't let it affect you. It's what I keep saying in your reading. Like now that you see, do not let it trigger you. And then you also have the gathering, the great gathering. This card says it's all coming together into someone's trying to block you, trying to stop you from making better connections. Like someone could be trying to blackball you. I don't know why. I don't know, but somebody has a grudge against you, Virgo. And it's like they're trying everything in their power to stop you from getting what they want, but they can't have, because they're not focusing on themselves. They're putting too much energy on trying to block you or something like that. You also have awakening here. So whatever this is, I did see this in your reading. Like there's going to be some sort of energetic upgrade. Like it's going to help you see something more clearly. Like I feel like some of you guys are going to start to trust your intuition more. This card says energetic upgrades, a new way of being integrated. Like it's gonna create some sort of awakening in you that helps you overcome this circumstance. You have also here, trust your path. I said that earlier. Like despite what you're going through, you're right where you need to be to get what you need in order to move forward. This card says if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So think about that for a second. When I say supported, like this could be people that you haven't even met yet. This could be if you knew that spirit was behind you and helping you, and you had faith in that, and you could do anything that you put your mind to because you believed in yourself. What would you do? You wouldn't let somebody try and break you down. You wouldn't believe something that someone's trying to put on you, or whatever lies or illusions that I can't talk, Jesus, that they're trying to get you to believe to try and block you from your blessings here. You have break the chain. It's in reverse. So someone is definitely holding on to you in some way, but it's out of fear. Like something about you intimidates someone in your life right now, and this is why they're doing what they're doing. Someone's trying to hide, like they don't want to be seen for who or what they're doing or who they are, and I feel like that's going to be called out at some point. All right, so I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you for watching and for being such a beautiful audience. I really appreciate it. Remember, if you need a personal reading, you can always reach out. It's free. The email is down below. And hit the like button. Show some support. It's 100% free. Love you guys. Bye.